With a two-handed flush, 13-0, and I have to say Xavier's had a tough start to the game.
A telegraph pass easily picked off and a high flying slam by Henry Puono.
I think he's going to come out. Here's Tavares over to Almeida, and finally something good happens for Cape Verde.
Yeah, much better ball movement into Tavares, immediately back out to even Almeida, and he knocks it down. Now they need a stop.
Manangashamba back to Sacco, and Tavares knocks it away, and then Manangashamba knocks it away, and they get it back. Manangashamba taking it to Xavier. This time an air ball that goes right into the hands of Sacco, and he's fouled by Tavares.
Yeah, unfortunate for Cape Verde there. The shot was an air ball, but Sacco first to react, as they were first to react on the previous offensive rebound. So Cape Verde half a step slow, as we see the Puono dunk. Just a telegraph pass, easy steal. Flushes it to increase the DR Congo lead.
So
they've got to get on the same page here, Jeff, Cape Verde.
So checking into the game is Tambwe, number 35 for DR Congo, as well as Kibi, number 32. And the good news is the commissioner has not stopped the game to come out and announce that the number has not been registered, as was the case from Tambwe, which prevented him from playing in the first half against Rwanda, and really undermined DR Congo. Kind of seemed almost fill Rwanda with some type of magic potion, so they played terrific from that point on. Here's Almeida, and Joel Almeida right off the bench and scores his team's second, or rather fourth and fifth points.
Yeah, good play by Joel Almeida. He's ready again. Big plays in the first game. Straight off the bench for a score.
Nagashamba. Sacco. Dump to Kibi. Just Tavares possibly fortunate not to get a foul there, but then Ivan Almeida, they like to pass it up the floor, but that's a bad turnover. He's trying to come back from a big deficit.
There's a lot of contact there with Tavares. They're letting him play, but sloppy play again by Cape Verde.
Manangashamba gets in, and the nice handoff to Kibi.
Real good slash to the basket. Perfect pass. And the layup before Cape Verde could react.
Oh boy, another telegraph pass, and it's Manangashamba laying it up. I thought he was going to give a backboard pass to Tambwe. Look at this. Cape Verde are just out of sorts, having to call a timeout with just under 4 minutes remaining and trailing 17-5.
Jeff, this is really disappointing for Cape Verde. Was not expecting this, but it may have taken, I'll say it again, it may have taken its toll. It was such a huge win. To follow that up with another amazing performance is always going to be tough, but DR Congo, full credit.
Trabalhem antes de receber a bola. Vamos ouvir só com calma. Criem. Para além do bloqueio não ser bom, mas criem espaço mais longo. Vocês estão a ficar nesse enfiamento. Se fosse meio campo, ele recebia a bola. Não interessa agora. Você estava já joga ok? Vamos organizar os ataques 5 embaixo, 2 embaixo. Temos o segundo e o coisa. Não pode haver distrações.
DR Congo in complete control here right from the start. And Ivan Almeida again, just under pressure and just throws it away. It's not good enough. International basketball, leading play. He's got to lead by example. They are being challenged. They've now got to come out of this timeout and get everything right. And they've got to keep together. They can't be pointing fingers at each other. They've just got to take responsibility and play how they know they can play. And Tavares again looked slightly gassed in those first few minutes, but they keep him in. And as he did the other night, they're hoping that he's going to be able to really stay in, play big minutes for him.
Well, they've brought in Lufil and given Sacco a rest. Tambwe, or the other Sacco, Sacco coming up and guarding Ivan Almeida. Gets a little space. His three, no good, but Correa flies in, and the push, is it on Lufil?
It's a better sign underneath with the physicality. And, well, Tavares is just being held by Lufil. He's not even facing his own basket, trying to box out.
Good hands.
Just get it in.
Good hands from Kibi on that inbounds pass. Almeida over to his brother, Ivan. Now down low. And Conde fouled.
Just quick attack to the basket. And Eric Kibi with the foul.
Conde, nice jump hook, but it won't go down. Kibi left wide open. And Tavares, well, they're living dangerously. Cape Verde, this lead could be even bigger.
Yeah, completely left wide open there.
Incredible, the turnovers. Self-inflicted pain that this Cape Verde team is enduring.
Again, the brothers just couldn't connect there, Joel, and even had left his feet, and it was quite a tough bounce past the pass. Bounce was quite high. Joel couldn't deal with it.
Tambwe from the arc, and Tavares with another rebound. So again, Cape Verde looking for something good to happen. Tavares pushed out by Lufil. Okay, now the help comes, so he gets it to Correa. And foul called.
Good attack by Correa. He's a real athlete. Shovel pass. And he goes to the line for two shots.
So again, something good. He had some good moments the other night, Correa. Had the Correa crush a couple of times, driving and dunking.
Yeah, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. But yeah, he's a high flyer.
There's Tambwe again on the deck. And his pass batted away. Now Almeida starting to look a little irritated at the situation, and his brother puts up a quick shot. And Correa first to the basketball. They feel a little bit slow.
Yeah, that's much better by Cape Verde. Okay, Joel Almeida didn't make the layup, but they were first in the loose ball.
Tavares has had enough. He wants to put one up, and he gets it a drop.
Yeah, they've now got some offense from Tavares, but DR Congo were always going to target him to give him the hardest start to the game they could, and he finally knocks down a jump shot.
The field from the baseline. Almeida trapped and fouled.
A bit dangerously there. Even Almeida could have been trapped right in the corner, could have stepped out of bounds, but he's forced the foul on DR Congo. And on Joel Tambwe.
It's only a 9-point deficit, and you get the feeling that Eckhoff knows that this game is going to tighten up, and when you want to go up against a team like Cape Verde, if you can get on top of them early and really bury them, that's your preferred option, because otherwise you allow them to hang around, and all of a sudden they will wake up.
Yeah, and Angola found that on Tuesday night in that epic clash.
Here we go now, final minute, and it's Correa in the open floor, gets it to Conde, back to Correa, who goes up with the left hand, stays after it, and kicked ball by Tambwe, so that'll keep it at this end.
It was a great attack by Correa, but then he's looking for the pass to Conde, and there's too many defenders around him. You know he's an athlete, he could have just elevated there and maybe got his own shot. Just slightly off with the decision there in transition.
And on the shot clock, Correa. Almeida takes a tough shot, and he's fouled while attempting the three.
He's working in a really small space there in the corner, but he's dribbled, stepped back, and the defense was just too much. He's got the defense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he definitely got it by Kibi on the right arm. And there you have to say, Kibi, what in the world are you thinking about? That is a bad play.
Yeah, Almeida had already got away from him with the shot fake, and then Kibi's position was all wrong. And he's compounded the problem.
And there's no doubt he can make the shot, and you want to get a hand in the face, but there comes a time when you know, kind of keep your balance. Don't go all the way in, because he's a clever player, Almeida. He's looking for that foul.
Cape Verde finally getting a foothold in this game, and now we've got a more even contest.
Manangashamba has it. Penetrates, has it taken away by Correa. But a foul called. But I like the toughness being shown by Correa here. That's a foul, surely, before that.
Yeah, he came in, and his energy and efforts changed things around for Cape Verde.
Here's Manangashamba. Still a 6.5 second difference from the game clock and the shot clock. Manangashamba has passed much better from Almeida.
Better defense, nothing easy for DR Congo now. All the rotations working on the defensive end for Cape Verde, and lots of energy and effort.
Manangashamba's shot clock about to expire. They're not going to get it off. So 5 seconds left here to get it up the floor and to get a shot.
Yeah, they've got to know what the shot clock is doing.
You don't want to throw an interception here. Almeida, he's got to hurry. Did he not know how much time was on the shot clock or game clock?
I can't see how he can't. This shot clock is above the basket.
So at the end of one, Cape Verde start to claw back a big deficit. They trail 17-12 against DR Congo.
Yeah, very slow start from Cape Verde. Just got themselves back in. 5 of 7 from the line has helped. No free throws yet made by DR Congo. 50% from three-point range for both teams. Fast start for DR Congo. They came out of the traps. Cape Verde were all over the place right from the opening tip, which Tavares won, but it ended up in a DR Congo hand, and then it just went from there, from bad to worse. Gashamba carrying on where he left off in the first game of Pawono with this easy steal and the throwdown. Telegraph pass across the top. Xavier really struggled at the start of the game. He's one of their key players, needs to be handling the ball for them and taking care of the ball. Pawono just sails through the air. Then Almeida connects. They got it into Tavares and quickly got it out to Almeida before DR Congo could react. Considering the way the game started, Jeff, 5-point deficit for Cape Verde. I think they've got away with one there.
Absolutely. Now, just to take you up on your point about how Cape Verde started slow, and maybe it goes back to how they won the game the other day. And I think every team probably faces this in tournament play, is trying to get up for every game. It can be difficult, but, you know, it's not the first time that we've seen Cape Verde seemingly dip a little bit or lose their concentration. You know, they've been able to recover here in the first quarter, but in 2015, they started like a house on fire at AFROBASKET 2015. And then, against all expectation, they won their first 3 games against Cote d'Ivoire, Algeria, and Zimbabwe, and then fell to Gabon, which was an upset at the time. So they missed a chance to go to the quarterfinals because they weren't ready for that one game. The new tournament format, I think, has changed things. It should have sharpened the focus and let you know you got to be ready to go from that opening tip. But again, they have recovered. So the second quarter action is underway, and Mnangagwa dribbling a lot, and dangerous pass, Correa, and a kick. Oh, wow. So the kick is going to turn it back over.
Just a sloppy start. Both teams, really. Cape Verde not able to get a shot off on their first offense. Then there was a steal, and then they've dribbled it off the foot. So both teams just trying to settle down in the early stages of the second.
Feels like right now Cape Verde have the momentum. But nothing that a Mnangagwa 3 or drive can't take care of. Oh, no, they get it to Sacco, and he's denied by Tavares. Big Eddie Tavares. And now Almeida fouled by Mwamba. And Almeida not happy with the way that Mwamba comes down here. Look at this. Wham.
It's a hard foul. Watch this, though. And again, Eddie's had a couple of blocks that have not been called.
What I love about that is the refereeing, the officiating.
Yeah.
You know, there's contact.
Just let him play, and they certainly are. Him and Sacco going at it right now.
Boy, tough shot. Boy, that was big time. Big bad Eddie Tavares getting into the show right now, folks.
Yeah, great touch, and he got to where he wanted to make the shot, and Sacco just didn't have an answer defensively on that play. And immediately the energy up on the Cape Verde defense.
Joel Almeida not able to stop Mnangagwa, but it actually gives now Cape Verde a chance to tie it with a 3. Joel Almeida off the front of the ring, and a push on the rebound to keep it at this end.
Yeah, good activity against the Cuba Conde, getting in amongst the defense of DR Congo, being a pest, and pushed by Sacco. He got inside position. Great job. Preparation to go for an offensive rebound, so important.
Tavares takes the inbounds pass, gets it to Ivan Almeida, who steps to his left. Now he's double teamed. He's got to get rid of the basketball. He does. He gets it to Conde, who hops, turns, and Puono comes down with a big rebound.
He is a great athlete, Puono. He's shown it in the open floor.
And look at Sacco. It's not often that he is not looking to attack the basket, but when he turns and sees Tavares, he says there must be a better option. So he passes.
Sacco get good. He is a good passer, but he's going to have to go through his moves. He's not going to be able to shoot over Eddie Tavares as Eddie Tavares goes out, or he's going to have to step away from the basket, create a bit of space that way, and knock down the jump shot.
So Tavares takes his first break. Correa goes out after terrific work. Sacco, it's good, the 3-pointer.
Great work by DR Congo, and the wide open 3 by Abubakar Sacco finds the bottom of the net.
You know he's good because his middle name is Mutombo. And a miss by Xavier. 5-point lead. Big minutes here being played by Kennedy Mendez, coming in for Tavares. Puono, and the ball goes off the hands of Mnangagwa.
That's soft turnover. The defense didn't cause that. It was just, pass was a bit out of sync. Just tried to catch it with one hand, then two, and very unlike Mnangagwa.
Ivan Almeida going up against Mwamba. Trying to do too much. He turns it over, and Mnangagwa Well, that's not good. And excellent work by Mnangagwa as well as Mwamba defensively. And Almeida has to learn when he's doing a little too much with the ball in his hands. That leads to a timeout. Nearly 3 minutes into the second quarter, it's 22-14. DR Congo on top of Cape Verde. We'll try to listen into the Cape Verde coach.
Ivan, Joel, Sekou, Ormes, bloqueio e vai bloquear o outro. Ormes, volta. Sekou, se sentires, independentemente disso, isto é basquete. Sentires que ele está a ser pressionado, mete-lhe um bloqueio, Sekou. Não, Ormes, volta. Esquece, mas concentração. Independentemente disso. Ei! Ficamos 5 minutos sem...
So trouble again for Cape Verde of their own doing mainly. Almeida left out on an island a little bit at the top, trying to make a pass, double team, coughs it up. And he does turn the ball over, but as we said, he likes the ball in his hands. That's fine. He's a key player for Cape Verde. Give him the ball in the area of the court where he can hurt the opposition, not hurt yourself.
Right. Yeah, I mean, there's no need. He should be going 1-on-2, 1-on-3, 1-on-5.
No, he's playing right into DR Congo's hands. So now they've got to regroup and go again. They're 8 down and having tied the game.
I would imagine that as soon as Correa is able to go back into the game, though, he will come back in. They were much better when he was in. Mendez fouled down low.
Yeah, absolutely. His energy on defense, athleticism, steadiness. He's not going to turn it over much. There's a foul going to the basket there.
I mean, I think we both agree Xavier's an outstanding talent, but you know, he's had a very rough start today, and they are minus 15 when he's on the court. Here he goes. Maybe this will be the first shot. Still doesn't drop, and now is beaten down the floor as DR Congo.
Again, they're being made to pay heavily for their mistakes or missed shots. And Xavier just couldn't run back quick enough. It was a perfect lead pass on the break for DR Congo for the layup.
Joel Almeida had his feet set, and he knew that Mnangagwa was right there, but he's like, I think I'll get this off and just let it fly.
A great left-handed three-point strike, and now the energy on defense has to go sky high for Cape Verde.
Wamba into the paint, took on Conde, and Conde is might have gotten a piece of the ball.
Great defense, good challenge by Conde, but again, Almeida going across the timeline. That's a dribble waiting to be stolen. But Fuller couldn't quite get it done, so possession remains with Cape Verde. Evans almost looking over at us going,
he is.
I can't sub in.
Von Almeida looking over as if to say he's upset. He doesn't feel like things are going his way. He's going to turn things around. He's upset with all the attention, but let's be honest. They've been on him like white on rice ever since he arrived at the AFROBASKET. In a way, that's a compliment because, you know, the offense runs through him, much of it. And it was worse the other night, though, I thought, when he had 2 Angolans on him at all times.
Yeah, they're going to watch the film. They're going to see what he's good at and where they can hurt him.
Xavier still can't get it to drop.
Almeida's out of the game, and now Xavier really has to step up. Great D effort by Cape Verde there.
Well, give DR Congo credit. They've come out after a tough loss to Rwanda and have had the better of the exchanges overall in this first half.
They started the first quarter really strong. I think Verde just weren't in the game, and it's a similar start to the second quarter here.
There's a very real possibility as Sako catches, turns, and scores. Very real possibility that after today's play, all 4 teams in this group A, will be 1-1. So, and from our standpoint, that's the ideal situation because you're going into the last day with a huge unpredictability factor. Xavier drives in, puts it up, And there for the follow. I don't know if that was Xavier's basket or Mendez, but it doesn't matter. It was Cape Verde's basket.
That's just wonderful drive by Almeida. Gets the English on the ball. Gets it to drop.
Wamba. Mendonça back in the game. Rebounds that miss. Gets it over to Xavier. Mendonça feels it. Bounce pass. Joel Almeida waits. Then sees the path to the basket open up. Boy, good play by him. And Matthias Eckhoff calls timeout. It's kind of like with Ivan Almeida out, it's almost as if they've kind of lost their mission on defense.
And Cape Verde play as a complete team. It's a mirror image of what happened against Angola. It was later in the game, but Ivan goes out, Joel's in, and then Joel's able to make the plays. And it's more of a collective responsibility.
Right.
When Ivan's out of the game. Great talent, but...
So,
here's Coach Eckhoff.
Maxi, dribble here. You set this. Screen, get out of it. This guy sets a back pick. You attack, look for the alley-oop. All right, so you come here, look for the alley-oop. Henry, you're here. And there. Yeah, you're the 5. In this instance, you're 5. Pompon, you just dribble up, set it, slip out of it.
Incredible move by Joel Almeida. He made some massive plays.
I think that was Mendez's basket, wasn't it? But yeah, you're right. It was a tough move, and here you go.
That's definitely Almeida's. That's a great 3.
No, they gave the basket to Almeida, so I must not be looking at that picture clearly.
Yeah, 9 points. 1 of 2 from behind the arc, 3 of 4 for 2. So he's having another big game.
Yeah, having a team high 9 points. 10 points for Mananga Shamba. He's got the ball in his hands. Here's Buono. And he took some contact and then put it up and earned a trip to the line.
It was good defense initially by Cape Verde, but just a little bit too much physicality on Buono, and he's at the line.
Buono's quietly been a good player for this DR Congo team.
12 points. Fouled out in the game. 12 points.
Against Rwanda.
3 rebounds, 1 assist in that. Another great game. There was just 2 great games Tuesday evening, one after the other.
So he's got 4 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist in this game. And now Xavier gets it back to the man with a hot hand. Joel Almeida. Back to Xavier. Almeida, pump fake. Gets in the paint. Oh boy, that's money in the bank for him. 11 points. Playing the intelligent man's game right now.
Great technique, Jeff. Superb shot fake. Got into the heart of the D and a little floater to finish.
Mananga Shamba, meanwhile, comes down and hasn't been quite as hot as he was at the start of the game. Xavier able to hold on to the basketball with his team trailing 28-23. Now Mananga Shamba goes for the steal. Oh boy, he gave up a layup, but it was a good decision because Conde was able to get in there and bank it in. And the good thing is, I think it's a good thing anyways, that Tavares is resting. Although it seemed like the more that he played against Angola, the better he got. He became.
Yeah, coach managing his minutes.
Here's Puwambo again, or Puono rather. Oh, look at that strong move. Hot Joel Almeida. Tombo Sako into the corner to Mwamba, who again drives in, and he's fouled by Ivan Almeida.
Yeah, good quick attack along the baseline. Ivan Almeida has done his best to play D there and just block the route to the basket. But clear foul.
Yeah.
Just came down, hands dropped from the up position, and that's an automatic foul.
Yeah, maybe fortunate that Mwamba didn't make the shot as well. That would have been a 3-point play opportunity. And Mwamba makes the first. And the second. Nice form on that. on those free throws and back to a 5-point lead. Pass to Conde and Mwamba. Great reaction to knock it out of bounds. And Mwamba having a nice game himself now, especially defensively.
Yeah, it's really good reaction. Diving back towards his own basket for the deflection.
Uh-oh, Mendonça wide open. And it triggers a break for Kibbe. 3-on-1, and Mwamba bumped as he goes up, and he goes right back to the free throw line.
A hard foul by Joel Almeida. Wasn't going to let them have an easy layup or a dunk. And a lot of body on that. So Mwamba's going to have to make the 2 points the hard way. Almeida's first foul.
Talk about outstanding young players. I mean, I suppose you'd say 21 years old is pretty young for a basketball player, and that's in Mwamba.
A lot of good young talent at this competition. We spoke earlier over lunch about the players we've already seen. And basketball's in good hands in Africa.
Certainly the potential is there to capitalize on. And they get the ball to Joel Almeida now. And Mwamba chases him, and tough finish. Goodness me. His airness. Joel.
That is unreal finish with his right hand. He can finish either hand. Great body control. He's playing inspirational basketball for his country at the moment.
He was the one that was saying, I hope a lot of more NBA players show up at future AFROBASKETs. He wants to see as many as possible. And Ivan Almeida is down on the ground, holding his chin. May have taken an inadvertent shot there.
Need to see that again, exactly what's happened. It was well away from the ball. As we see Almeida, a little hesitation. That is incredible athleticism. He takes off off 2 feet off the split stance and hangs in the air. And that's the screen was moving forward. Evan Almeida nailed on that one. I don't know if they can re-look at that.
Well, the way he's playing, he's going to have to come out. The way he's down.
Yeah.
1:42 remaining in the first half.
Not sure if he's wearing a mouth guard. After that,
I think they might be bringing Ailton Marquez into the game.
It is Marquez, just 6 minutes, 2 points.
Here, look at it again.
And a rebound. Yeah.
Oh,
a lot of movement with.
It may have been the second shot, actually, with the elbow. They are looking at it, so.
Yeah. Candy Keeley just ran him over with the screen.
Well, he's taller than Almeida, so his arms are going to be up. And even if it wasn't intentional, if he is on the wrong end of that elbow, that's not going to feel good. Here it is again.
There's one. And there's two.
Yeah.
I mean, he's raised his elbow there.
Yeah.
Regardless of the difference in height.
That's going to be judged an unsportsmanlike foul.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be 2 shots. Possession.
I know there's a height difference, but I think you've still got to be looking to
watch this again.
Arms.
Watch his left arm right here.
1, 2.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit of unnecessary force, I would say.
I think so, yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
They've had a good look. These guys know better than us. That's all they do is talk about unsportsmanlike fouls at dinner. Here we go. Yep, unsportsmanlike foul.
I don't think it can have any complaints there, Jeff.
Carmen Kande-Kiele will. Do they get possession after this as well, or do they return possession to?
Has he been
ejected?
I think he's been ejected.
Yeah, I think that's what that sign was. Foul. Yeah, I think that was. They've ruled it was intentional, which
as soon as he's put the 2 hands
seem unfortunate for. It might seem unfortunate it might seem unfortunate, but I don't even think he played that much the other night. So, you know, it's come at the end of the first half. They've gotten some good minutes out of him.
Played 5 minutes against Rwanda. 1.1 assists,
but he did look good.
Yeah,
he's got the potential, doesn't he?
Absolutely, absolutely. And another great athlete for DR Congo to utilise. But that was, he's not only done it, raised his elbow once on the, he's raised it as they've gone down the lane as well. So something he needs to learn from.
Matthias Eckhoff looked over at us and said, was that a sportsmanlike? And I guess we kind of had to begrudgingly say yes. Now, they don't fully capitalize.
I'm not sure if that was just a step out of bounds or if there was a foul underneath.
Yeah, he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah. Again, he likes to operate in the corners, and you've got to know where that sideline is.
I don't know what's worse for DR Congo, giving up the 2 free throws there or losing the player. I guess probably the player. Not wanting to dismiss the value of him. Here we go. Mutombo shot. Mutombo not able to get to go. Mendez. Tell you what, if you're going to take that in, you got to make it.
Just looked a bit awkward as he took off. Now Sacco right on the timeline. He's got trapped. They get some success here.
Oh, good play by Sacco. It almost. Ivan Almeida almost swipes down and takes it away there. Look, just couldn't quite get it out of his hands.
Just recovered Sacco there before he travelled, threw the ball off Joel Almeida.
55 seconds remain, and DR Congo, well, I wouldn't say they're clinging to a 3-point lead, but they're decent value for that 3-point lead. They've been battling. Cape Verde wide awake now, and coming back without Tavares. Let's listen in.
Second, he pops. Now, 12 seconds, remember, if he's not open, remember, you can shot fake and drive. He's got the advantage, right? Yeah. And play without fouling. No fouling. Solid. Hey, we're good. We're good. Let's go.
Straightforward message, play without fouling. And what's impressive for Cape Verde here, whatever we think of how they started the game, Walter Tavares has played 12 minutes and they're staying in the game. So that's good. He's getting a rest. I don't know if there's an issue or if the coach is just leaving him for the second half.
I think he's giving him a rest and just maybe wanted to play a little bit up tempo. It was working, so decided to keep him out. So give him a rest.
Get the other guys involved and make them feel that they are fully respected and they are fully needed for this team. They're not going to just rely on Tavares.
So Sacco hands it off to Mananga Shamba. Shot clock about to expire. They've got to launch it. Puono. Sacco kept it alive. With Ivan Almeida. And Kennedy Mendez able to chase it down. Here's Mendez again. Over to Mendonça from the arc.
Good look for Mendonça, just off to the right.
Took him a while to get going on opening night, but once he did, there was no stopping him. Now the final 14 seconds, and Mananga Shamba's going to hold on to the basketball here until about 7 seconds. No, he's going to go now. He turns, has it knocked away. He's given time to Mendonça to go down and score with the goal interference. Great hustle by Puono, but that's when, that's why I said Mananga Shamba's going to wait until there's 7 seconds. He went too soon.
Yeah, and as soon as he went too soon, Cape Verde had the opportunity.
So, as bad as it was early on for Cape Verde, completely out of sorts, they've been able to pull it back, come back and trail just 35-34 against Democratic Republic of Congo at halftime.
Here's the statistics from the first half.